Mr. Chairman, today I rise to alert my colleagues and to alert the American people that a bill is being marked up in the Judiciary Committee this coming Thursday, H.R. 9. This bill is a grave threat to the rights of the American people to own the intellectual property rights that they have created with their own hard work and their own innovative skills. The bill is called, in fact, the Innovation Act that is being marked up. It is one of the most worst misnomers that I have seen in my time in Congress. This should be called the Anti-Innovation Act. This is yet the latest of a decades-long attack on the patent rights of the American people that were placed into the Constitution by our founding fathers. For decades now, large multinational corporations, very powerful economic entities that have influence on government, have been trying to neuter the patent rights of the American people. And why have they been doing this? Why do they want to eliminate or to dramatically reduce the rights of our inventors to control what they have invented? Because these are big guys who don't want to pay the little guys when they steal from them. The fact is that our founding fathers knew that the right for someone who has created, whether it's a writer or whether it's an inventor, to control his or her creation for a certain period of time. It's been 7 years traditionally since the time of our Constitution, that our founding fathers knew that this was important to our country's well-being, not just in terms of the rights of the individual, which we agree with as Americans and which were written into our Constitution as part of the Bill of Rights, but only one place is the word right used in the body of the Constitution, and that's in the section dealing with providing our inventors and, yes, our writers with the right to control what they have created for a certain period of time in order to profit from it. Our big corporations now, and these multinational corporations that have no loyalty to the United States, these are people who are continually going overseas to China and elsewhere, are trying to neuter this so that they can take any new innovation without having to pay the person who has actually been the inventor and created this. That's totally contrary to what our country has been all about. We have had the strongest patent system in the world, the strongest in the world. And what has that given the American people? It has uplifted our standard of living of ordinary people. Yeah, these folks in the multinational corporations, they live very well. Well, the American people have lived well because we have had the technology, whether it's agricultural technology or transportation technology or any of the other type of energy technologies that we have. These have uplifted. They've created more wealth for our society. America has been secure. It's prosperous, and yes, our freedom has been due. All of these things due to our technological advantages. It's not that our people worked harder. It's not that we had such hard natural resources. There are countries all over the world where people work hard and have natural resources, but it is our freedom and our for the individual rights of our citizens that have given us prosperity and security and freedom. But now these powerful multinational corporations have targeted our patent system. And yes, their motive, as I say, is to steal. The big guys, let the big guys steal from the little guys. That's what this supposed Innovation Act, which, as I say, should be called the Anti-Innovation Act, is all about. In fact, there is a legitimate problem of frivolous lawsuits in our country. There's no doubt about that. And it's not just in the area of technology. It's throughout our medicine and everywhere else. But there have been groups of people, a number of people who have taken patent law and provided and claimed rights that they weren't given by the patent office and issued frivolous lawsuits to people to try to get them to pay money to them. Well, this is what they're called patent trolls. This excuse for changing our patent system is a lame excuse in the sense that we don't need to destroy the patent rights of the little guy in order to cure this problem. Every provision of the Innovation Act, every provision limits the rights of legitimate patent holders in order to protect their own creation. Let's not eliminate our freedom to handle those people, those few people who are abusing it. I ask my colleagues to join me in opposing that and alerting the American people to this challenge to their freedom and their security and their prosperity.